Trouble as Wike placed a ransom of 50 million on the head of Ipob leader in Rivers State. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has posted a 50 million bounty on the head of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, leader in One community, Eleme local government area. Wike announced this in statewide broadcast on Friday. He said that a ransom of 50 million will be given to any person with useful information that would lead to the arrest and prosecution of the said Mr. Stanley Mbere. My dear good people of Rivers State, the Rivers State government view with serious concern the unending destructive activities of the outlawed indigenous people organization of Biafra Ipob in Rivers State. Recall that the Ipob was classified as a Boko people organization by the Federal High Court and subsequently proscribed in September 2017 by the federal government. However, despite its ban, the group has continued to operate in parts of the country, including Rivers State, in furtherance of its alien political objectives. Since its proscription, the group has carried out intermittent procession in parts of Rivers State, especially in Oyigbo, and some notorious suburbs in Port Harcourt local government areas. More often than not, these illegal processions have become regular occasions for armed Ipob members to disturb the peace of the state by unleashing violence and destruction on lives and property at will. The Rivers State government had severally pleaded, warned, and even advised Ipob and its members to discontinue its insurrectional action in Rivers State to no avail. Instead, we were all witnesses to yet another orgy of violence and destruction inflicted by Ipob at Oyigbo local government area and some parts of Port Harcourt's City local government area on Tuesday, 21st October 2020. The evil, wicked, and audacious action resulted in the unnecessary loss of scores of lives, including soldiers and police officers, and the destruction of both public and private properties, including police stations, courts, buildings, and business premises. Not done, they also visited physical violence on members of some targeted community which, but for the quick intervention of the state government and the security agencies, would have resulted in some form of internecine bloodbath in the state. Today, Ipob continue with its devilish and destructive activities at Romokoroshi, Irebe, and Oyigbo in open defiance of the state government's curfew on human movement. Security intelligence and surveillance have revealed that Ipob has continued to expand its membership drive, holding meetings regularly and expanding its logistical base, including the maintenance of illegal detention cells in Emenike and other parts of Diobu, Port Harcourt. As a matter of fact, Oyigbo town has practically become the group's main operational base in Rivers State, from which they have become notorious for launching premeditated violence and terror on the state, businesses, and innocent citizens. As a people, we have become very much unsettled by the Boko People Act and endured the continuing irritations violence, destruction, and provocations of Ipob in and against the people of Rivers State. We agree that Rivers State is part of Nigeria and has always been a home for all Nigerians and will continue to be because this is our true character. But it must also be understood that Rivers State belongs to the indigenous people of Rivers State. As a stranger element with strange political ideology, therefore, Ipob has no legal or moral right to invade Rivers State or any part therefore at its behest to disturb public peace and subject lives and property to violence or threats of destruction under any guise. What is clear from the behavior is that our love, accommodation, and hospitality towards all are being mistaken for weakness by the band Ipob. This being so, the time has come for us to sound this notice of warning that enough is enough. We can no longer tolerate this Ipob evil monster in Rivers State. Never. Thank you for listening to this news. Ransom Wike, you are really getting it wrong. Completely getting it wrong. Ipob never meant any harm. What you saw that happened in Rumokurushi wasn't true. Ipob getting themselves involved in the protest is to support and help the faithful Nigerians to get their request and make their voice heard. And mind you, sir, Ipob is not a proscribed group and nobody banned Ipob. Ipob is a republic of its own and is already in existence. Ipob is already a republic. If you must know, Ipob currency is currently in use in some countries as we speak right now. Ipob currency is used in Togo and some other countries in Africa and outside the country. So why will you be recognizing Ipob as a banned entity or as a banned country or as a banned group? Why Ipob is still a little bit attached to Nigerian is because they need Nigerian to pronounce their freedom before they can leave. But then, be that as it may, Ipob still remain a country and a republic of its own. They cannot be intimidated. They only try to show support. They never destroyed any properties. They are only putting all these things on Ipob in order to save their head, in order to save their atrocities. Okay, now for example, had it been Ipob, any Ipob member was seen in that Lekki massacre, you will be surprised that they would have said that it was Ipob that